which doesn't make a difference. Anyway.
Yeah.
Refresh. Can you refresh? Testing, 1, 2.
Okay, we're live.
And we let go. This is your boy Crimson Red.
Y'all know who I am. Now let me stop. It's your boy YK Sam. What's good? What's good?
And we back with another Red Pill post. And today we are talking about, tonight we are talking about, I can't even hear out of it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
For it. What? Go for it. Say something.
Testing. What you do?
I can't hear anything.
Can't hear shit.
We're still getting used to this live stuff. But,
We still learning this shit.
Yeah,
It's not as
man.
easy as it looks, folks.
It really
we
is.
still learning.
There's a lot of
I kinda
learning
wanna
that
take
goes
from the
into
top,
it.
man.
Huh? You want to
Let's take it from the top.
take it from the top
Take it
live?
from the top.
Take it from the top live? Nah, we ain't gonna do
You don't want to disappoint the zero fans?
that. Oh boy.
Yeah, I kind of want to just get rid of this one. Because honestly, I can't hear shit.
Are we still live?
Yeah, I ain't stopping the live.
Oh, this is horrible.
As
man.
much as it took for us to get on here. Hey, it is your boy Crimson motherfucking Red.
Yo, what's good? YK San in the house.
Yo, we are ready for another Red Pill post, so let's go.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. How y'all doing tonight?
Tonight we are talking about the rating system. See, a lot of times people really get it confused how men actually rate women. So while we're talking about this and while you're sitting here watching this recorded, I want to make sure everybody knows to drop all of your comments, questions, concerns in the comments section down below.
Yes.
Don't hit me up afterwards on Facebook and text message talking about, hey, well, I wanted to let you know. I don't care then. I care now. So let us know now if you have any questions and concerns by dropping them for us. And also make sure you share this and subscribe. If you haven't already.
Like, subscribe, and share, please. It really helps. We'd like to bring y'all more content. We out working too. We got 9 to 5s, you know, but we're trying to entertain y'all, bring some of this red pill truth to y'all, you know.
Yeah, man. Hey,
That's
we,
what's up.
we be out here hustling, but we trying to
Yeah, man.
bring you the raw. So, okay. We don't have any of this written down. So,
The rating system. Well, it's live, y'all. It's live. So, the rating system. Let me start it off. I generally, like, once again, let us know in the comments. I generally rate women, it's a 50-50 thing because a lot of relationships don't last, in my opinion, because everybody's like, oh, this person's a 9 or a 10 or a 7, and you're strictly going off of looks. See, and that's a problem for me. You feel me? So I do this 50-50 thing. I do 1 to 5 on looks and 1 to 5 on intelligence and compatibility. You get what I'm saying? So if a chick is a 5 in looks, that would be considered like a 10. Most people would be, or a 5 in intelligence or compatibility. You know what I'm saying? Either or. So 5 and 5 is 10, of course. That would be my perfect 10. So let's say she's a 3 in looks. That's pretty good. That's above average. And then she's a 5 in intelligence. That makes her an 8, you know, in total. So that's how I use my system. What about you?
Let's see. I'm more so. I do it by average. So what I do is I have a 1 to 10 for looks, and then I have a 1 to 10 for emotional and intellectual compatibility, and then I have another 1 to 10 for just basic social value, let's say. So the issue is though, when it comes to tens, I believe that a 10 is 100% subjective. I think the 1 to 9 is objective. If we look at certain people and try to compare, of course everybody has a type, but I feel like every man would pretty much be able to agree, if we break it down, whether a girl deserves to be considered a 9 or a 1. And you'd be surprised how many 1s there are out there. Some of these, some guys are just so sympathetic that they'll be like, "Oh no, I'll give her like a 5, bro. She got one eye, she got, a boob and a half, no ass, a shit ton of cellulite. She looks 70, she's only 29." And they're like, "Nah, maybe a 4." No, that's a 1, bro. So from 1 to 9, respectively, I like to start at the 5 and then give merits and demerits.
Yeah,
So
pretty decent.
If you have a fat ass, of course that's a merit. But if it's covered in cellulite, that's a demerit. Get it?
Yeah, I get it completely.
Yeah.
I mean, some dudes will splack anything though. You know what I mean?
Some guys will just,
Yeah.
and some guys will just take it. They don't
So
care.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is really subjective because, okay, like I was saying, a lot of people may see, a 10 and they're just doing looks, and the fat ass with cellulite is attractive to certain guys. You know how they say there's somebody for everybody. So that's why I like to say, I do it 50-50. I just go like
I do believe in that there's somebody for everybody, but also, like you said, some guys will just smash any old thing. And
Yeah.
I think what a lot of women confuse is when they say, "Oh, well, somebody like it." No, he's most likely settling for it because maybe of other attributes that she might have that make up for it. Like I said, you got merit. I do merits and demerits.
Yeah.
So, okay, so yeah, maybe she's not all that pretty in the face. Maybe she got a manly jaw and asymmetrical eyes. You know what I'm saying? But if she is in really good shape and she takes great care of her physique, and she does have a nice tight round ass, and she has nice thick thighs, and and she keeps her hair and nails done.
Aphrodite.
It's like we can't help what her parents did to her face. She couldn't control that, but she does put on makeup.
Yeah.
She does make sure her skin is lotioned. J-Lo said when they asked her how does she stay looking so young, she said, "Look, sunblock. The sun kills you. The sun is aging us." She uses a shit ton of sunblock every day, and so some girls have really, really nice skin, but there's just some things that they can't help. Maybe they have an open bite. Or underbite or something. Maybe
Or a gap between their teeth or something like that.
She might be cross-eyed.
I think that's sort of
whatever.
sexy.
My mother has a gap. I have a whole bunch of girls in my past.
I don't know why.
I think that's
that country
cool.
gap. I'd be like, nah.
I think that's cool. But then like I said, you have merits and demerits, and a lot, and that stuff is objective.
Right.
And so, some girls, you may say, "Hey, I don't like a girl with a gap in her teeth," and then the next guy is like, "Well, I think it's sexy," and some guy may say, "I don't like." I like a girl with freckles, and another guy says, "It looks kind of weird to me." So it's like, you add a merit and then a demerit, and then for my intellectual and emotional compatibility, like again, the 10 is completely subjective. Anytime I say a 10,
right.
I mean like the woman of my dreams. I mean, too good to be true. Literally too good to be true. Like it can never happen. It's for her to be perfect, there has to be a catch, which would then in turn add a demerit, making her not perfect. Yeah. So there's just no way.
That's how it usually works, man. Nobody has all the qualities you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So for a perfect, for emotional and intellectual compatibility, like if she's well spoken, then obviously that's a merit. Remember, we're starting at 5. But if she likes to gaslight, that's I feel like that's a form of disrespect. Any type of disrespect, that's a demerit and a red flag. Any type of demerit in the emotional and intellectual part is a red flag. These are the things that usually are ingrained. They can't be changed. The physique, yeah, you can change.
So if they're built like a man, and they talk like a woman, then what?
I mean, built like what kind of man?
Just what I said. Built like a man
with titties.
Yeah,
Look, I dated a model once, and she was taller than she was 5'9" and a half. She weighed maybe 135. She was skinny thick, and she had really long legs, and but she was thin up top, so she had broad shoulders, but they were skinny, but they weren't frail. She was dark skinned, and she did have strong features, but I liked it. On top of that, she was sexy as fuck. She had this walk. She had this mean Naomi Campbell walk, and so like she was feminine. And then one day she came to my crib and she was like, "Do I look like a man?" And I was like, "Well, why, dear? Why would you say that?" She was like, "Somebody told me I look like a man today." I was like, "Oh, fuck," But I had to reassure her, "Hey, look, she had an incredible pussy. the pussy was if anything, the pussy was a 10. I'd definitely give her a 10 on that.
Yeah, I mean, pussy's usually good. It's usually good.
Pussy is like pizza. When it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
But even when it's bad, it's still kind of good. You know what I'm saying? You just can't really go wrong when you're hitting it wrong. But anyway, so yeah, there's just certain features, emotional and intellectual features. If she's stupid, that's a definite demerit. And again, these things usually can't be changed. You can't teach somebody how not to be stupid. If she doesn't know how to reason, and most women don't know how to reason.
Pretty
they
much
reason with their emotions and not their logic, which is fine because it's expected. But if she wants to argue about that, can't do it. Don't argue with me when you reason with your emotions. If you feel like 2 + 2 is 5. That's fine. Just don't argue with me about it. That's all I'm saying.
How do you think women rate us then? That's our rating system. You know what I'm saying? But how do you think women rate us?
I think women go by feel again. They go less by looks. But the thing about looks is that women are so ruled by their emotions that, like I just gave the example, a woman could feel like a guy is handsome. She could feel like if she likes you, then whatever you got, she'll like. You can have like a little. That's why they came up with the term dad bod. Because what are you gonna just tell the guy that you're married to and that you're in love with, like, oh, you gotta get your shit together, I'm gonna leave. No, she just learned to accept it. Fine, dad bod. This is what dads look like.
Yeah.
This is what a man looks like when he's committed and he spends all this money on you and takes care of the kids and all that. This is what he looks like. So they connect that attribute to the feeling of they connect the physical attribute to the value of the man. Yeah. So they might say, "Oh, well, he's so cute." Or actually, if you have any conversation, if you ever eavesdrop on a conversation between two women and they say, "Man, what do you see in him?" It's because the one woman knows he's ugly, and she'll say, "No, he's just so he's nice."
So I think that's pretty much general. I think everybody judges on looks. It's all about looks. You know what I mean? Everybody starts with the looks and then builds from there. I still like that half and half thing, but I wonder. I mean, I've heard women speak, and they're just as dirty as we are. You know what I'm saying? They like dick just as much as we like pussy, but they're not telling us. You know what I'm saying? They're not making it obvious. And
women initially, the only time a woman goes on looks is when she's looking to go on looks. Because a nigga could look like pretty much anything. I've witnessed niggas with nappy, wild hair and bummy, dirty clothes and just, looking asymmetrical and just like ratchet in general. Walk up to a female like, "Hey, what's up, bitch? Dang, you fine? What's up, bitch? Holla at me." And they start off with a bicker and end up exchanging phone numbers. And it's, men, we definitely go by looks first because we're visual. Women are emotional, and they'll say, there was something cute about him, when in reality, her emotions took over.
Sell a bitch your dream, right? That's funny, dog.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's funny.
In reality, she sells herself the dream most of the time.
Yeah.
Alpha males don't know they're alpha males, so they just do what comes naturally, and bitches like it.
I think that's a curse. Just being good at it. Like sometimes that's backfired on me, but I think still when you're using like the judging system, it's like a lion when he's out hunting. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking for which one am I gonna get? Which one am I gonna get? Then you, and he darts in. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something you do. And when it's natural, but why do you do it? And then you're wondering, and that's where people make a lot of mistakes. Oh, I wish I would have known this person better, or a chick turns out to be a total psychopath, or a dude turns out to be a stalker. He in the bushes, he in your window, like you know what I'm saying? I mean, stuff like that happens, man. And I really want to know what y'all think, man. Like, how do you women judge, us guys?
Yeah, remember, drop it in the comments. Let us know how y'all judge.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I do is, I take the emotional and I take the physical and I put them together and find the average. Okay. And that's how I rate a woman overall. But the thing is like, how are you gonna? Because we're visual, we don't know what emotional state a woman is in. We don't know. We gotta, and then even most people, just when you meet them and when you have an agenda, you give them the face. You give them the initial mask, the face that you put on, the part of them that you think they're gonna find attractive enough to give you what you want in return.
Right.
And so you don't really know. You don't know that person enough to find out where their emotions really are, where their intentions really are, where their intellect really is. And so it's like you try to, gauge, you try to feel them out a little bit if you want to. I'll be honest with you.
That usually comes after anyway.
For
the most part,
if you're just trying to smash,
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta tell. I put this nugget out there for the females. If a man is trying to smash, he don't care. He don't care about what your emotional state is. All he cares about is saying the right thing, so that you say the right thing in return, and then it turns into whatever we are trying to get from you.
So, ladies, on the once again back to this rating system, because I don't know exactly how y'all rate. Have you ever been in that situation where you're having a one-night stand? So how does the rating system work then? You know what I mean? Me personally, I like that raw animal. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both attracted, and then you figure it out later. But I'm saying, what clicks in the mind? You understand what I'm saying?
You want to ask ladies what clicks in their mind?
Yeah.
I promise you, women do not have a clue what's clicking in their mind.
Hey, I bet you some of them do, but they not telling. They're not telling. That's what it is. They're not telling.
I would be thoroughly and pleasantly surprised if a woman could actually articulate what goes on in her mind.
Right.
When she is
it's raw emotion.
When she is choosing a suitor to bed. If it's, you know what, we might have to start giving out prizes for that.
Hey, have you ever? I think I've done it once. I've had a one-night stand where we actually exchanged numbers afterwards. Like it just happened. Like all the ones before, you know what I'm saying? They happened. Never saw the person again. It is what it is. A one-night stand. But there was that one where we exchanged numbers and we started seeing each other. So, I mean, call it anomaly. I don't know. It happens,
I mean, if you feel like, I want to see this person again.
I was just about to say that.
Real. Personally, if it's a one night stand, I don't really go out looking for one night stands. To be honest with you, I really don't even want to be in the bed with a woman who I don't, if I'm not feeling her, if I'm not liking her, which is why I don't like meeting women at bars.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
If she's drunk, she's not giving you the version of her that's going to be the same tomorrow.
Yeah, the real you. That's why people get up and be like, ew.
Yeah.
All that.
The reason why I'm skeptical about a woman's rating system is because they do get drunk in order to lower their inhibitions. They know that they have a wall up, and when half of their nature is telling them, "Damn, we gotta get some," the other half is saying, "Don't be a hoe, keep your value."
Well, that brings up another question to me. It's like we in general do all the work. They give off signs like gazelles or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then we go in, we follow it. Do you like an aggressive woman that just tells you straight up, or does that scare you?
I'm not scared of anything.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like in that situation, does that raise a red flag for you? Like, okay,
my thing is that
because most
aggressive,
guys wish women would be like upfront and you know what I mean. And from what I hear,
well, we have what women have in reverse. It's kind of sort of in reverse, or maybe it's not. But what I found in my experience is that the most aggressive women are the least attractive.
Damn, that's sort of true.
Yeah, the old ladies,
yeah,
the fat girls. I swear to you, I've been approached by more handicapped, wheelchair, one leg, one eye having women.
We're already getting canceled down.
Already, I know.
God.
But and the thing is like I feel like I don't have any bad things to say about y'all. It's just that if I'm in a room full of women who are not approaching me aggressively, and then the one in the wheelchair comes up and says, "I'm saying, what's up? Let's get it in."
You taking her home, huh?
It's like,
take
oh,
me
man.
home tonight.
Even if I was willing to go down that lane, I still don't want everybody to see.
Yeah, right.
Because they're gonna look at me like I'm taking advantage of her. Like, oh, he wasn't getting none from the other girls, so he gonna take home the low hanging fruit. Like, yeah, I didn't want to do this, but it's like but the thing is like, any woman can deserve
low hanging fruit.
No, come on, man. We're going to hell. We're going to hell. Any woman can deserve some affection and some attention and some intimacy, right? But if we're talking about aggressive women, then it's like, damn, all you're giving us to go on is what you're presenting us with.
Yeah.
So you're letting us know you're horny, and then all we have to do is look at you. So you're horny, and you want us to rate you. So it's like I literally have been cracked on by a girl with one eye. And she did not take care of that glass eye of her. It was like there was no lid.
It's pointing the other way.
There was no lid, no eyelid, and it was just kind of just stuck there, and it had like the crusty shit around it and shit, And she
somewhere in the world
come at me like, well,
now
we should go out sometime, and I'm sitting there like, oh, she's so nice. Like, how do I tell her fuck no?
Women have needs. I can hear one of y'all saying
everybody has needs, but guess what? Men have needs too. Are y'all supposed to just fuck us for the asking? No. You.
It would be nice.
You look at your sizes,
nice.
And the thing is that women. They say women can tell whether they want to fuck you within 5 seconds of looking at you.
Yeah.
It takes 5 seconds, and that's usually 3 of those seconds are to get you in focus. That's just the focus. She's looking at your swag when you walk, how you dip.
Yeah.
She's looking at the way you affect the room around you. Women are so in tune with their own nature that they see this stuff the way we use our eyes. That's like a third eye to them. So
I'm a complete asshole.
So when you come up and surprise a woman and catch her off guard, trying to fuck, chances are the answers are automatic no. She ain't sized you up yet. And if she didn't feel you in the room already, you know, you don't stand a chance. So then we go around, and that's when we can flip the tables and say, what? Man got needs.
Hey, I took a complete pleasure recently in doing somewhat of the opposite. This chick did notice me, so she did rate me, and she was attractive. She was showing all the signs and stuff like that, and I just ignored them.
Talk to the phone.
I just ignored them. I totally ignored them. I mean, she was twirling her hair, all those signs, like doing little extra things to get my attention and stuff like that.
You mean you ignore the signs?
I ignored her signs.
Did you miss them or purposely ignore
No,
them?
I purposely ignored. I took pleasure in it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just did it. It was some asshole shit. I had to do it. And I mean, she was attractive too, and we were both feeling each other. That's the game. Sometimes you got to do that, you know. Sometimes you got to, you know, you got to feel yourself. You know, everybody wants to be desired, and that's human nature, you know. But I don't seek attention like a lot of other people do. You know, I'm a cool cat. I do my thing, you know, move in the shadows and stuff like that. I am the Shadow Dread. That's the nickname. But I just took so much pleasure in it. I don't know why. It was funny. But guess what? I'm going to go back and see her again. If I get the same signs, I'm going to talk to her and see what's up. See if it's still the same, you know. But that's just a little game. That's how that game went. Real talk. He done cut the feed, y'all. He done cut the feed.
Cut the feed, yo. Hold on. Transitional issues.
We need some transitional music.
Right.
Not that Jeopardy stuff either. But yeah, it was fun, man. It was mad fun. Just watching her expressions, and then at the last second, actually validated everything. I put all the glue together, you know, just to see if I see her again, you know, is she expecting, or, you know, did the seed that I plant work? You know, so I acknowledged her, and I'm like, oh, you know, what's up, gorgeous? Sorry, can I have some more of such and such? And, you know, I kept it moving. And she was like, oh, yes, la, 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 la. And I'm like, oh, cool, all right, let me go back and see. You know, it's game 101. What the hell's going on over there?
I'm trying to fix the camera. I think we lost the camera.
The main?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right. So we just want to finish with this.
All right, let's finish up.
So anywho, yeah. Thank you for that story, by the way.
Hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah. Hopefully she's watching right now.
Hopefully she's not.
Sin was interested. He was just ignoring you because he
Oh.
found pleasure in ignoring you. That's
Some
what you get
asshole
for
shit.
for pouring your attention into the wrong nigga. That's what
God
happens.
damn.
That's what happens. You deserve exactly that feeling that you felt of rejection.
Hey.
Because you ain't shit. Yep, that feeling that you ain't shit. Get used to it. Get used to it.
Hey, I'm coming back for you, though. Real talk. Real talk. I'm coming back for you. Real talk. I need that number. We got a link. I want to spend some time with you. You know what I'm saying? At least get to see who you are. Because on my rating system, she was a 4 in looks.
Wow.
Yeah, almost every physical attribute checked off. She was a 4 in looks, so that's high. Now I got to go back and see if she has a brain. You know what I mean? So she could be that 4 in looks, and then have a 2 in intelligence and just be a jellyfish. And guess what? I'm still gonna fuck. You know? I don't know if I keep her around, but you know what I'm saying. You know, it's just how it works. Or it could be the opposite. She can have, you know, a 5 in intelligence. And when I say intelligence, I don't mean book smart. I mean just real people, genuineness, if that's a word. You know, and she's a 9. You know, and we could go from there, see what happens. So I'm your secret admirer.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I saw a girl today who I think was probably a strong 6. I want to say she was a strong 6. And like I said, when you're using a demerit system, what happens is, like I said, I go from 1 to 9. 10 is the great white buffalo. That's the one that is just kind of elusive. So if you go from 1 to 9, 5 is dead smack in the middle, and then you go. That's average. When you start adding up, like she had really nice curves, she had a really nice tight looking ass. She seemed kind of young and immature, but that was in the emotional scale, not the physical scale. The physical scale, nice brown skin. Her hair was done. She had hairy legs.
Yeah. I don't like a hairy bitch at all.
At all.
At all. I don't even shave.
It wasn't like hairy.
Shave the coochie too. I mean.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about hairy legs. Hairy legs make us feel like she don't shave the coochie. Yeah. That's what it makes us feel like. And so I didn't say anything to her because we were both at work. But we don't work together. It's just I was on the job, plus she was on the job, and it just I felt like it probably wouldn't have clicked, and I didn't want to waste it because I have to see her again when I go back to that place. So I don't want to mess it up now. But the thing is just I would have taken it at a strong 6. The reason being, a woman with attributes can get merits up to a 9. And then the demerits is what brings it back. So it's basically like it's a scale, where the bad kind of outweighs the good. So you usually round out about average. I will take an average chick.
Yo, that's if y'all don't understand that, basically, here comes a chick that looks average, like you were saying. As soon as she opens her mouth, she's like, "What's up, dog? Let me get that nickel back of phone." Exactly. That brings her down to like a 2 in his eyes, right? And on top of that, if she hairy, she might as well be Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? That elusive. We just gonna keep it moving. So it's about who you are, and that's why I keep saying, that thing about intelligence. It's not really book smart. It's just who you are, your etiquette, what you're made of. Are you smart enough to live in reality? Because, they say a lot of chicks don't live in reality, and I don't believe that. I give women a lot of credit. Women are important. I love women. But at the same time, there are, the ones that are highlighted are making the good women look bad. There are a lot of women that just, don't live in reality. And it's crazy. There's Israel Adesanya right now. Do you hear what he's going through?
No.
It's so crazy. A UFC champion right now.
Oh, yeah. His ex-girlfriend tried to sue him?
His ex-girlfriend, no kids.
Ex-girlfriend tried to sue his ass.
Not married.
Used to be in a relationship.
Yep. No kids, not married. She wants half just because they were in a relationship for a couple of years, And I think they should give it to her. But she got to beat him in the octagon. In a fight. In a fight.
Oh,
That's right.
shit.
That's right. That's how I feel, man. And is that reality to y'all? You know what I mean? Like honestly, and that's not gonna happen, man. And it's delusional. This man
It's a shame.
bleeds. He's fighting in a ring, and you want half of that? You didn't do nothing. But in my opinion, you didn't do anything but open your legs. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That's not to disrespect once again, but I'm just talking about reality versus delusion.
The reason she shouldn't get shit is because that's the whole purpose of girlfriend versus wife.
Yeah.
He didn't make you his wife because he didn't want to give you shit. That's the whole purpose. If he wanted to take care of you after the relationship was over, he would have married you. Do we? So yeah, the whole girlfriend thing don't even count.
Well, she didn't make him want to marry her.
And they broke up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even lasting. Like,
Man, I'm just saying, this whole debacle in general, they better not give her nothing. If it's not like immediately dismissed, then I think men in the Western world and all over the world will begin to just stop dating. She's making women look bad, period. She's making women look bad, you know? You gotta let me know when you switch.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'm talking like this, and, you know.
Well, we don't have a camera. So check this out. Our rating system. Where did this rating system start? It obviously has been cultivated over time. Every man has a different rating system.
Yes.
I think I believe that in the looks department, actually no, I believe altogether it could be objective if men were to actually break it down what each point, merit or demerit, means. Right? But for the most part, these things are cultivated. These things are cultivated when we're young, and over time growing up. That brings us to our second point. There have been a lot of females in our past, celebrities, movie stars, musicians, and such.
You wanna do that for another show? You wanna do that for another show?
Doing that tonight.
All right, let's do it. No, let's do it.
We were doing it.
Yeah, let's go. My bad.
What time?
I'm just saying because of the camera situation.
All right, then we'll save it. Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cut that out of editing. I don't know if anybody showed up, but thanks for fucking with us. Even though we had technical difficulties, we were still able to get the show out with our.
We're gonna
cameras, so.
sort of wrap it up tonight, but one more thing. I saw this meme, and it had a man in a tuxedo, right? And it goes boob guys, right? It was Winnie the Pooh also. It was funny. And then he's looking at some boobs. He's in a tuxedo, right? Then it goes ass guys, right? And it's a guy with goals on. He's chilling, right? And then it says feet guys. And Winnie the Pooh has this overbite. He's looking autistic. And I'm like... I'm going to find that meme, man. We got to put it in there. Oh, rating systems, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be describing visual
stuff. Hey, that might become a new rule. The one, you know what I'm saying?
If it's visually funny, it's not going to be verbally funny.
Yeah, I messed up, y'all. It's all good.
But it's all good.
Hey, thanks for rocking with us, all right? I'm YK Sen.
I'm Crimson motherfucking Red.
And this is the Red Pill Post.
Red Pill Post. And
like, subscribe, share. And we got a lot coming up, man. On our next show, we're going to be talking about celebrities as a kid who we actually were attracted to, you know, that weren't, let's say, visually appealing, you know. That's the only way to put it. But it ties into the rating system.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be talking about next week. Or next time, I should say.
Yeah.
That's what we'll be talking about next time. And until then, we signing off. Red Pill Post. Please make sure y'all subscribe and share. We need that, yo. There's going to be a lot more topics and a lot more shows, and we're actually going to start having guests and everything. So y'all make sure.
This is just the beginning, y'all. We got a lot coming up.
All right.
Peace.
Later.
Actually were attracted to, you know, that weren't, let's say, visually appealing, you know. That's the only way to put it. But it ties into the rating system.
Yeah, so that's what we'll be talking about next week. Or next time, I should say.
Yeah.
That's what we'll be talking about next time. And until then, we signing off. Red Pill Post. Please make sure y'all subscribe and share. We need that, yo. There's going to be a lot more topics and a lot more shows, and we're actually going to start having guests and everything. So y'all make sure.
This is just the beginning, y'all. We got a lot coming up.
All right.